Hello gamers and welcome back to another episode of Drayton Town Career Mode in FIFA 23. So we are in December and this is a very long episode, just for the fact that there is a lot of games that will need to be played, and also in December there's just a lot of the Christmas schedule where you play 3 games in a week, and there are enough like 5-6 games in 2 weeks over that new year and Christmas week build up. So yes, very very long episode this will be. So we start this episode away at Forest Green, League One side in the FA Cup. Not seem to be getting a luck of the draw for home games in the cups. The only cup game that we did have at home was the Everton one, which we got battered 4-1 to the Premier League side. But of course, for money side and everything, that is ideal. But we start here today, Forest Green. Hopefully we can get a win. Forest Green are probably a poor side in League One, and we're in the playoff mix in League Two. So hopefully we can get the win that we so desperately need, especially in these cup games. But Forest Green come really early with a chance. It's a really good ball in. Rob takes a really good touch to clear it, but Danny is dispossessed. It falls into Famida, into Jamil Matt, and what a save from Alfie. That is absolutely incredible save, and Jamil Matt is a really, really good player. But we do go in front. Ocean with a low header. I don't know how he managed to get that low and get it in past the goalkeeper, but he did. So we take a early lead. So yeah, it's not too bad. And then 3 minutes later, Ocean does really well here. He flicks it up into Danny. It's a really good shot. It's blocked by the arm. I think it's either arm or it's the follow-up for a foul. Either way, we do have a penalty after 15 minutes. And a chance to go 2-0 up and double our lead. B steps forward with the penalty. He takes it, hits the post, and it rolls out, but it falls to Tony, who slams it into the roof of net to score his first goal of the campaign. And in the cup as well. So really good for Tony to score. That's what I said in the last episode. If you tap too many times to the right, you might miss it or it hits the post. Lucky for us, it came back and we were able to put the rebound away. Here, Jamil Matt wasn't going to be denied this time from Alfie. I'd expect him to save that one and not the other one, but I guess the slippery service from Jamil Matt got it in and squeezes under Alfie to make it 2-1. That was a frantic 20 minutes. It then calmed down late into the second half where Danny was through one-on-one with a goalkeeper, defender next to him as well, but it's a really good save from the keeper to keep it 2-1. And then just past the hour mark, B put through Ocean, really good touch, and it's a shot that goes wide of the post, and these chances we need to be taking really, but it didn't matter. After 66 minutes, Neil's header judging to cross the line, whether it did or not. On first viewing, it didn't look like it crossed the line, but Neil's header did go across the line, and it is 3-1 to us, and these chances finally being taken by one of our strikers. I was going to say B is being absolutely instrumental in this game. He's creating chances, getting forward and driving the team forward as well. So really good for B to keep doing that, and as you can see, the ball bounced over the line to spin backwards. So it did count, and it is 3-1. But instantly, Forest Green hit back, and what an effort that is! We had 8 shots on target compared to their 2. That was their third, and they scored it. Absolutely sensational strike. And in here, we win a penalty through. I'm guessing it's handball because on the replay, as you will see. Right here, Tommy goes to shoot, but watch the defender, he flicks it up away from Tommy, just not allowing Tommy to shoot, which I thought was quite funny because he just denied him a goal scoring opportunity. But Joe steps forward with 2 minutes to go of normal time, hopefully to kill the game, and he slots it in the top corner. The keeper went the right way, but never saving that. You are not saving them ones in the top corner, but Joe slots away the penalty. And we have a 2-goal advantage with a couple of minutes to go, and hopefully that will see us through. But FIFA is FIFA, and it does everything what it really wants to do. And with literally 5 minutes added on, Forest Green come down, puts the ball in the middle. It's a good touch, good 1-2. I thought it was offside on the rebound, it didn't matter. It was a good shot in and off the post. And yeah, in that game, I don't know why I didn't include him, must have forgot, but Danny actually is out injured. He sprained his knee and he'll be out for 4 weeks. So he'll miss the rest of December and probably be back early January. So a serious blow in terms of injuries, which is not good. That you don't want any player to get injured, but unfortunately it will happen occasionally, and Danny is the first one to get injured. Next we go to Northampton Town away, 18 goals against in 19 games, so it is the best defence against the best attack in the league. We're probably the worst defence as well, but yeah, really tough game. This is Northampton Town are absolutely flying in real life and on this as well. But B does really well, wins it back, Mikey hits it, and what a finish that is. You are not saving that into the far corner, and we lead 1-0 thanks to, again, B winning it back and keeping the momentum going forward. But we do go 1-0 up thanks to an absolutely fantastic strike from Mikey. And unfortunately, that's as good as it got. Danny Hilton, a boy that ruined Pompey's promotion and career modes over the years, grabs one, then grabs another instantly. 2 quick fire goals, and it's just away from again. And I think as well, when we play away, we need to stop conceding one and then conceding another straight after, because it's not good. Chris, defensively poor, takes a really heavy touch, falls to Danny Hilton. He makes it a hat trick 5 minutes into the second half. Just couldn't get our lines clear. Just really frustrating that we're defending like this. And then Danny Hilton again hits it in and off the post to make it 4-1. And this is only 66 minutes played. Absolutely brilliant from Danny Hilton. 4 goals, and Northampton have 4. And then Danny Hilton puts through Pinnock. Novio gets caught. It's a good back heel, and when the confidence is flowing, it's a goal for I think it was Pinnock, and makes it 5-1. And yeah, when the confidence is going that much, that's what sort of happens, really. You can pull stuff off. We get a late penalty. I really didn't want to take it, didn't want to get anything. It hit Novio, but it hit the goalkeeper, and then Novio squeezes it in to the back of the net. But it actually even wasn't a Novio goal. It went down as an own goal. Which was frustrating because it hit the keeper after hitting the post. It hit the keeper on the back. But yeah, as you can see down in the bottom corner here, it says Burge own goal. So Novio doesn't even get his first goal of the season, but we lose 5-2. Absolutely disgusting away performance from us, and we really need to be better in games like that, especially against a team that are wanting playoffs. You know, they want to go up. They're a team that are pushing up there. They're going to be up there towards the end of the season. So we really do need to sort that away form out. Barrow again, play it out from the back early. Five at the back. You can see them all there on the halfway line. Only Mikey's the furthest one forward. Mikey wins it and scores. And we go 1-0 up nice and early. These are the games you need to win. Obviously, we need to hit back in that. Chris comes out of defence really poor again from the defensive line. And it is a goal for Barrow to equalise 10 minutes before the break. I felt like Sov could have got that. He could have stuck out an arm and potentially should have saved that with his hand. But yeah, just really poor here. Mikey with a great chance in the second half. It's a fantastic save from the goalkeeper, I'm not going to lie. Did really well. And then here, Barrow tried to play it out from the back again, just causing all sorts of problems that we were up top. Mikey flicks it up over the keeper. Neil then with a scorpion kick nearly went in. That would have been goal of the season. As we make a couple of changes, but yeah, that would have been goal of the season. Alfie straight in, wins it over to Neil, digs it over the top, and Mikey hits that, and he's not missing that, and we go 2-1 ahead thanks to Mikey scoring a fantastic goal. Good team goal. Build up, winning the ball back high up and scoring a goal. And then here, Joe just runs down the left hand side, got 3 people bursting into the box, and Neil was on the end of it and heads over the goalkeeper to seal the points and make it 3-1 to us. And great scenes here at Drayton Park. But yeah, home form is absolutely immaculate. We're playing really well at home. It's just this away form that we need to sort out, especially after getting battered by Northampton. So a couple of changes in the Salford game in the Cup. This is the first, well, technically it's the first round, or maybe the second round. I don't know what they would say on here, but this is the first game after the group stages. So Salford is next. It says round 2. I guess round 1 was the group stages to get through that. But yeah, Salford City next away in the Cup again. Another away game in the Cup. Hopefully we do get a win, because I really do want a nice nice cut run to get there. And hopefully we can go all the way, really. Especially in this competition, I guess the only higher end of the League One teams might be up there, so not too sure how it will feed. Jack's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. B again, making a really good movement off the ball, threading the ball forward, and Jack slots it in to make it 1-0. And I think that's his first goal. No, it's not his first goal, sorry, but that's maybe his first goal in this competition because he scored in the other games as well. Salford tried to hit back, really good touch here into Hendry, and I don't know what Alfie's doing. He just slides out the way, really poor from Alfie. I thought it was a penalty. I thought Ocean was clattered. I don't understand why it wasn't a penalty. I don't know if he won the ball or not, but Salford tried to play it out from the back. It falls to Jack, and he just hits it hard and low into the corner, and he retakes the lead in the 50th minute. But these teams that want to play this defensive playing out from the back, I will punish you with the stroke force that I do have. So we are 2-1 up later on into the second half. We play really well. Jack's here. He's got a foot on this boy. Look at that for a strike. What a way to seal your hat-trick. Absolutely fantastic goal from Jax. And that's his hat-trick. I think that's his first ever hat-trick in these career mode saves that I've done. And what a way to grab it. A couple of bangers as well. But yeah, straight from kickoff, we actually lose the ball. I get Jude Gold by the AI, which I thought was hilarious, because you already do that when you play with friends. But yeah, really funny that the AI did that. And then, tight game, but Ocean plays into Jackson, Jax grabs another. So just like Danny Hilton did to us, Jax has done to Salford and grabs 4 and makes it 4-2 to us. And hopefully that is the game sealed and sort of into the next round. The players believe so, but on the 3 minutes on, literally on that added time, it's a good goal from Salford's point of view, but it's not enough. It will be 4-3 and we will go through to the third round of the Papa John's Trophy. So next is Gillingham away, another away game in the league, a game that we really do need to win. Gillingham are up there in the table, so for us to fall further behind against these teams in the sort of playoff regions is not really good for us. But after 20 minutes, what an effort. It's a really good save from Ian to stop, I think it was Mansorin to stop that. And then as the ball comes in from Reeves, it's a good corner, it's poor defending, but Ian makes another good save. Just not winning the headers, the first couple of headers in that box. But here it's a really good ball. I don't know why Ryan's so deep in that back line, but Gillingham do take the lead after the 25th minute. Poor defensive line, just because we played such a high line, I guess, away from home. And then Gillingham go 2-0 up in the 29th minute, so 2 goals in 4 minutes, and that is pretty much game over. And it all comes down to our own sort of errors. We get lucky here. Mikey puts a ball over the top. Joe takes it away from the defender. Defender comes sliding in. It is a penalty. Thankfully, it's not a handball. We actually do generally get a penalty from a actual foul. So a chance to get back into the game with a penalty after 35 minutes. As I step forward, give the keeper the eyes, little stutter, and just slots it in the top corner. Again, keeper going the right way, but never going to get that from a penalty that good. So back in the game just before half time. That is the key thing here that we do need. And then in the second half, I kid you not, we battered Gillingham. I don't know what Mick said at half time, but he really did. Must have given it to the team because we were so much better in the second half. We actually had a goal disallowed due to offside, but I don't think Mikey was offside. Not by that much, really. I really felt that he was onside. Neil here with an effort that just agonally goes wide of the post, and then on the reverse angle behind it, look how close it is. Curls it into that far corner away from the goalkeeper and just skims past that post. And then all the chances that we had in the second half, we got undone with some defensive here. 4 at the back, just couldn't get there. And Gillingham wrap up the points, and that is 3-1 to Gillingham. And it is another away defeat for us. So, don't know what to do. But yeah, it's going to be a tough one. Maybe in the later start of the season, we do really need a better away formation. Home to Doncaster next. Team struggling towards the bottom end of the table, really. Neil gives us a 1-0 lead after 7 minutes. Really nice and early goal for us. But again, at home, we're just so good away at home, so it's not too bad that we do that. Here, Neil into the cross, and it was actually Ryan. I thought it was Neil originally, but it's Ryan Stillwell who gets up with a header, and he makes it 2-0 after 30 minutes. And again, just showing how good we are at home. Just really, really good at home. But yeah, I'm just speechless for how bad we are away from home. And then after 35 minutes, Paul puts a really good ball through into Neil. It's a well-timed shot. It's a good save from the goalkeeper. But finally, we get a bit of luck, and the deflection falls back to Mikey to head into an empty net after 37 minutes. And in all fairness, every time that we lose a game, our players do bounce back and do give it some like sort of bounce back ability in terms of defeats. It is a penalty with a handball against Tommy, but Sov makes an absolutely exceptional save as we clear it. And then into the second half, it's headed off the line from Tommy from a header there, but Neil takes the touch and hits it first time into that far corner, and it is 4-0. What an effort that is, by the way, from Neil. Absolutely fantastic stroke from him, and we lead 4-0. And I wanted more. I just didn't want to concede a goal. I really wanted that clean sheet, but unfortunately it didn't happen. Way too open. Probably Sov could have done a little bit better, in all fairness, but it is 4-1. And then 10 minutes later, B does really well here, goes wide, whips in an absolutely fantastic cross. Neil goes up for the header, doesn't fall to him, but Tommy scores a header from that distance. And when you're down the bottom, like Doncaster are, that is what's going to happen with headers like that. Tommy absolutely battering it into the far corner. I think it was a clear penalty there, probably the only clear penalty that I've given away, really. Dan tugging the shirt and the guy falling over. Griffiths, who came off the bench, scores 2, so he probably staked a claim to start in his team. But really good play here from Mikey, who sends through Danny one-on-one with the keeper, takes a touch and slots it into that far corner. A really good take and finish from a guy who's only scored 1 goal, which came in the cup, and a guy who's out of form, but really good finish from him to make it 6-2. So that's another win at home, but we do then have another away game at Rochdale, and remember, we battered Rochdale 6-1 at home, so I really did expect only for us to win this game, in terms of just the fact that the stature of Rochdale were not very good. B gives us a 1-0 lead after 17 minutes. What a finish that is. Finds that bottom corner. Absolutely sensational finish. It didn't let me celebrate because it just sort of went over into the far corner up there. And then from the resulting free kick that we got, Joe heads in and scores to make it 2-0 in the first half. So, yeah, really, really good performances going on. And then here we get a throw in. We try to make it quickly as possible for us in that point of view. Mikey, touch, turn, bends it. What a finish. What a goal. 3-0. And finally, it looks like that we are going to win an away game. Finally. So, really good performance so far from us. I think it went down as an own goal as well. So finally, Ian keeps a clean sheet. So it's 3-0. All the damage was done in the first half hour. I couldn't extend it, but more importantly, we got that away clean sheet, and we also got that away win, probably against one of the worst teams in the league. And then our final game of the long episode here is at Hartlepool at home. Neil's deflected shot just loops up. I don't know what the defender was doing. You've got no arguments about that. It's the clearest handball I have ever seen. I don't know why you just headed the ball away. Don't let it drop down and hit your arm. But we have a chance to go 1-0 up from the penalty spot after 7 minutes, and we really start amazingly at home. We get off the mark so quickly away from home, as I just slot it slightly to the right and send the keeper the wrong way. But like away from home, we just get battered really quickly. But yeah, I don't know. When I do my halfway season review, which will be the episode after this, I will see what is going on in terms of stuff like that and see what I can change about it. Really good ball in. I think it hit Novio's arm. It was slightly behind him, but it's a really good save from Sov. Anyway, becoming the penalty saver king, really, which is a really good thing in terms of that. Into the second half, Hartlepool up their game, but really kept quiet from our good defensive line. But here, really good ball. Sov should have came out. He came out too late, and Hartlepool equalised when they probably didn't deserve it. I think 1-0 on balance of play was really good. We were keeping the ball really well, but just really poor from us. Chris with an absolutely beast of a challenge wins the ball. It falls to B. He just runs and he scores an absolute screamer with 10 minutes to go, and probably his last performances in the last 4 or 5 games have warranted a goal. Absolutely fantastic finish that was from B, and gives us the win that we needed. So as you can see, we're sat in the playoffs still. I don't think we're going up anywhere. I don't think we're going down anywhere in terms of sort of positions. It is tight in terms of points. As you can see, 37 points. A couple of wins from teams and a couple of defeats will really matter. Teams that we've lost to, like Gillingham and Northampton, are up there as well. So really, really tight sort of games in the leagues. Mikey's just 1 goal away from 20 already. So many crucial goals that he scored. I've got 16. Neil is on 14 now, scoring every episode it seems. B is 1 away from double figures himself, which is really good. In terms of clean sheets, Alfie, Ian and Sob all have 1 clean sheet. So really impressed with them. And hopefully we can add a couple more clean sheets into the second half of the season. So guys, that is going to wrap up the end of the video. I appreciate you all watching. I will do a halfway season review where I talk about the league stats and everything like that. So if you have enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment and subscribe if you are new, and I will all see you for the halfway season review. Thank you very much guys. I'll talk to you all later.